The farmhouse. When my grandfather died, he left me his farmhouse. It was old, isolated, and surrounded by nothing but empty fields and rotting fences. No neighbors for miles. Just silence, wind, and the creaking of wood that hadn't been touched in decades. I didn't even know the place existed, but the deed was in my name. No explanations, no letter, just a single key in a yellowed envelope. I drove out there out of curiosity. Thought I'd spend a night or two, maybe fix it up, maybe sell it. I shouldn't have stayed. The first thing I noticed was the front door. It had scratch marks, deep ones at the bottom, like something had tried to claw its way in or out. Inside, the house smelled of dust and forgotten memories, furniture still in place, photos still on the walls, my grandfather's boots still by the door. But there were no mirrors, not a single one, anywhere. At first, I didn't care. I unpacked, lit a fire and tried to relax. But that first night, I heard footsteps, not creaking floorboards, not animals outside. Footsteps, slow, deliberate, heavy. I checked every room. Nothing. I locked my bedroom door and tried to sleep. In the dark, I could hear breathing. The second day, I found something strange in the cellar, a journal. My grandfather's name was on the first page. The entries started normal, weather updates, crop yields, lonely musings. But the deeper I read, the more frantic the writing became. He talked about them, about things he saw in the fields at night, about voices whispering through the walls, about reflections that didn't match his movements. He said they were watching, that they could only get through when seen, that mirrors gave them power. That's why he removed them. The last entry was just 4 words, scrawled in shaking handwriting. Don't look behind you. That night I boarded up every window. I covered every shiny surface. But the feeling remained that I wasn't alone. On the third night, I saw them. Shapes in the cornfield, tall, still, facing the house. I closed all the curtains, but I could feel their eyes through the walls. I tried to leave the next morning. My car wouldn't start. The road was gone. Just endless field in every direction. That night, they knocked. Not on the door, on the windows, the attic walls, the floor beneath my bed. I screamed into the empty house, begged them to leave. But the silence that followed was worse than the noise. On the final night, I ran into the woods. Didn't take anything, just ran. I don't remember falling, but I woke up in my apartment. The farmhouse was gone. The deed had vanished. Everyone I asked said I never inherited anything. But sometimes, when I turn off the lights at night, I hear knocking, not at the door, from the mirror in the hallway. They follow.